In this video, I'm going to be showing you another powerful hack to level from 50 to 60 without having to do the Shadowlands questline or Threads of Fate again. I'll show you how to wield a powerful army to shred elite mobs in seconds and level up fast. This method can be used by both factions. First, do the intro quest chain to Borealis or Zuldazar, depending on your faction, and make sure your character reaches level 50. Then complete the quest chain that begins with A Dying World. And that's the quest in Silithus where Magni gives you the Heart of Azeroth. Now head back to Zuldazar or Borealis and complete Mission of Unity and Uniting Kul Tiras on the Banshee's Wail or the Wind's Redemption respectively, offered by Nathanis Blightcaller or Halford Wormbane. Horde should be offered the quest The War Chief's Order, again by Blightcaller, which will send you over to Captain Rezakun in the west of Zuldadar's harbour and receive the quest Send in the Fleet. Alliance should receive a quest of the same name on the Wind's Redemption, which should send them to Harbour Master Cyrus Crestfall. Both versions of the quest will have a short cutscene and then transport the player to Nazjatar. When in Nazjatar, complete the introductory quests up to the point where you get 3 powerful companions. Both Alliance and Horde quests follow exactly the same pattern, with you starting in a shipwreck zone and then fighting through Nazjatar with 2 powerful NPC faction leaders, then witnessing a cutscene and subsequently acquiring a native Nazjatar ally. It is at this point you have 3 powerful companions who can kill more or less anything in seconds, including the army of elites you saw in the cutscene, in this location west of New Home. You'll find the efficiency of this exploit is a bit different for each class. Tanks and healers do very well here because they can survive any amount of mob damage before your NPCs kill them. Classes like Hunter with the ability to drop combat are most effective of all, since they can drop and grow frequently. Your own DPS won't compare to that of your NPC companions, so it's best to get out of the way whenever possible. Squishy DPS classes can still get very effective XP here, but they need to be careful with pulls and dropping combat. If you get very fast at killing the mobs, you may find your XP rate goes down temporarily while the trash respawns. There are mobs in the broader area, but the best experience comes from the mobs in the Naga army location. You may wish to try doing a pet battle if you manage to clear out the area quickly, as this provides a decent amount of experience to tide you over while the trash is respawning. You don't need any special pets or pet battle knowledge to do this. 3 level 25 pets will win any pet battle in the wild. Now you'll find that from 50 to 51 the experience is very good. Then you'll notice the moment you hit 51, the XP gains you were getting fall off dramatically. So, to solve this problem, go back to Borealis and party sync with a character that is below level 50. This can be one of your own characters on another account within your Battle.net account, including a Starter Edition account. Repeat the steps we've already taken to get to Nazjatar and complete the intro quests again, and you'll find that because you are now synced to level 50, you gain full experience. It is very important to understand that the character you are syncing with must remain online, because if they disconnect even for a second, you get teleported back to the start of the zone and unable to proceed. You'll have to drop party sync and begin again in Borealis, reactivate party sync and take the quest Send in the Fleet and go through the steps again. Now this is a really good experience farm. Is it the best way to level through this bracket? No. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's close. This is a great way to level, especially if you are sick of grinding alts through the Shadowlands questlines or Threads of Fate. But there's a ridiculously fast method I'm showing here tied to a world quest available on my Patreon. Not sure how long this one will last. We also have another method, which is a stupidly easy way to level semi-AFK by just pushing 2 buttons using a clever pet battle technique that isn't even an exploit and is as fast as questing. That said, if you can't afford Patreon, this method is great. Or you can try one of the other public leveling tricks I've recently uploaded, which all seem to still work and are generally faster than Shadowlands questing or Threads of Fate. Now, the ban potential of the naga farming exploit I've shown in the main body of this video is very low. Probably 0, because you aren't really playing the game in a way that isn't intended. You are just doing it in a way that generates a lot of experience. Like most tricks I publish on YouTube, the ban probability is very low, but the nerf probability is quite high. So do this now if you want to take advantage, as inevitably Blizzard will come up with some really imaginative fix like reducing or eliminating the experience generated by killing the naga mobs, and probably breaking something else in the process. Since you got this far into the video, I'll let you into a secret. The methods I publish on YouTube aren't really any more bannable than tricks used by, say, Sea-Doo or Rextroy. The main difference being that I don't avoid using the word exploit in borderline cases. There are some exceptions to that rule. I don't want to keep absolutely everything game-breaking on my Patreon. I do like to publish something truly game-breaking occasionally for YouTube viewers who can't afford it. But as a general rule, when people post comments about how everyone who uses one of my exploits will get banned, well, they're out to lunch. It almost never happens, and on the few occasions it has, I warn people up front they were taking a big risk. Thanks for watching. This has been Archfeld.